The movie After comes to Cinemark theaters on Friday, April the 12th, and I'm here with its director, Jenny Gage. Jenny, thanks for the time.
Yeah, of course.
So this is your first narrative feature film. I know you've done a documentary before, All This Panic. How was the transition from a documentary movie to doing a narrative?
Well, there were a lot of things that were similar. I mean, one of the main things that I'm interested in as a filmmaker is authentic voices, authentic stories, and that was what compelled me to make All This Panic, and that's also what drew me to After. I loved working with the actors, the young cast. I really wanted an up-and-coming group of actors to play the roles, and that was a treat to be able to direct them and work with them. And I work very closely with my partner and cinematographer, Tom Betterton, and so there were similarities and differences, but it was an amazing experience.
Was there any additional pressure knowing that this was a movie that came about from this massive groundswell from this online piece of fiction?
Yes, I mean, definitely we wanted to make the fans happy, and the fans have been so supportive and vocal and passionate about After. I absolutely felt pressure to make sure that this was something that they loved.
Did you? This is the part that I found really interesting about this is the passion of the fans.
Yes.
And how they. They expect certain things to come out of the movie, but yet a 600-page book can't be made into a 2-hour movie or an hour and 40-minute movie. So where do you find that line between what's true to the book, what's true to the movie, and how you keep the fans happy?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's always the case when you're adapting a book, especially a popular, beloved book like After, into a movie. There were certain scenes that I knew had to be in the movie that were in the book, such as the lake scene, the ending when Tessa meets Hardin the first time in her dorm room. So we really just tried to stick to those main pillar scenes and then update it wherever we could and really push in on the love story between Hardin and Tessa.
Silence. It's peaceful. Do you think that's weird?
No. Not at all.
The idea of Hesse,
Yes.
Hardin and Tessa
Yeah.
coming together. How did you find your actors for those roles?
It was a long casting process, and we had an incredible casting director, Mary Vernew, at Betty May, and we knew we wanted an English actor for Hardin, that was very important, and I saw a hero early in the casting process and fell in love with him immediately and wanted him from day one to play Hardin. And the same with Josephine. I mean, we looked, it was a long casting process, and when we found Josephine, she just was the perfect Tessa, and they did such a beautiful job in the movie, and so thrilled to have them both.
One of the things that maybe older viewers of the movie will find is our great actors, character actors like Peter Gallagher, even Jennifer Beals, and then maybe a return to the screen of Selma Blair. So that was fun, maybe bringing those older people back for a kind of a different perspective for fans.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Selma Blair for a long time, and it was such an incredible experience to be able to work with her, especially kind of thinking about, I can't remember the movie that she was in. Anyway, but
I know what you're talking about.
It was incredible to work with her, to Peter Gallagher. I mean, Jennifer Beals. I'm such a fan of all of their work, so I feel just as lucky to have such a great grown-up cast.
Cruel Intentions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, that was a movie that we looked at when we were making After, and so it seemed like a perfect fit.
Well, it was a wonderful movie. I think the fans of the books are going to be wowed by it.
Great.
And I know all of our customers from Cinemark Theaters are going to enjoy after when it comes to Cinemark Theaters on April the 12th. Jenny, thanks again.
Thank you.